The Mackenzie family has been farming north of Sydney since 1884, producing premium Angus beef that's now exported around the world. It's an operation that's grown rapidly in recent years, in part because of increasing demand from China. But under new trade rules announced by Beijing, the business model is under threat.
Left producers, processors, scrambling. How are we going to manage this? How does the future look and what are we going to do?
Under pressure from domestic producers who are worried about an oversupply of beef, the Chinese government has moved to protect its local industry. For the next 3 years, imported beef is subject to a quota, and once that quota is met, tariffs kick in under safeguard measures allowed under World Trade Organization rules.
Beef price in China has lifted a little bit and the profitability has improved, but they're trying to reduce the pressure from imports on that domestic market. So it's across the board. It's not just Australia. Brazil's seen a significant cut.
Australian beef exports to China were up 41% last year to nearly 273,000 tonnes. The quota for Australia is now 205,000 tonnes, and anything beyond that will be subject to a 55% tariff. As an exporter, there's never a good time for tariffs to be placed on your goods. But this move from China comes at a time when global beef production is falling and prices are at record highs. Other markets will be easy to find, but Australian farmers say they've worked hard to get premium products into China and they don't want to lose that business.
We have no problem selling Australian red meat, but that's not the point. The point is we've developed friendships, we've developed partnerships, we've developed relationships. And who's going to hurt here? It's obviously going to be the consumer that has changed and focused and loves buying Australian red meat.
Rob Mackenzie wants the Australian government to manage the situation so the bigger companies don't use up the quota with cheaper cuts of meat. Given the growth in demand from China, Australia's quota is expected to be reached well before the end of the year. Wayne Hay, Al Jazeera, Port Stephens, Australia.
Don't miss out and get the full picture. Subscribe to Al Jazeera for reliable news and expert insights. Like, share, stay ahead.